Well, I was out at an event and he just wouldn't leave me alone. And in the end, I just gave in to go on this date with him. So he was 40 minutes late. I should have got up and walked out.
40 minutes.
But I didn't.
That's so bad.
And he kept going, babe, order for us. And I was like, sorry? Like, I always let the guy order when I go for dinner. The bill came over. He didn't pay with cash. He paid with a bag of Coke.
What?
And can you believe this is the state of the NHS? They called me back. I've told them that I've not been able to actually keep any meals inside me since before Ibiza, which is obviously the truth. And they phoned me back yesterday, 48 hours from my e-consult, to tell me the soonest appointment I can get is the 16th of August,
It's
which
actually
is
so bad.
over 2.5 weeks away. If I don't have sight, I can't create new memories.
Really?
Like, because you would never be able to see again to create anything new. Like, yeah, it would be sad to not have your memories, but you wouldn't remember anyway.
No, but the only reason I said sight, that memories aren't just like things that you've done, it's also people that you know.
We used to have, so in Worcester, we'd have the Christmas fair used to come obviously every year, and they used to have like the rides. You sit one row and then people sit behind you another row and it goes round like that.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you mean.
I used to laugh so much. I used to wet myself.
Really?
But then I'd have to go back to school wet knickers because I couldn't take them off. So every year I'd piss myself, like, and go back to
Like
school.
a tradition.
Yeah, Christmas tradition. Hi guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of the Cheek of It pod. Today,
I really hated that. Hi guys. It sounded like how I used to when I used to be like, hi guys. Do
I
you remember?
thought you said I really hated the way you and how
No,
I did
me.
it. We both did
God.
it. Oh well, give a bit of character.
What
Anyway.
was that? Shoulder shimmy. Wow. Do you know what, guys? Sometimes I think I'm the Gen Z, or she's just a Gen Z caught in a millennial's body. I'm not sure which.
I was definitely born in the wrong era.
Yeah, you were. You're an old soul.
Yeah, but not in everything. But just like
Also, can we just say at the start of this, my voice still hasn't come
little
back.
disclaimer.
Little disclaimer. I have actually contacted the doctors and done an
What about your
e-consult
voice?
about my voice.
Really?
Yeah, so basically every time I drink now, and I'm not an alcoholic, I'm really not.
I mean,
I actually-
you know, can I just say something? You actually technically are, because it's like, what is it? There's a certain amount of units.
You've just called me an alcoholic.
Yeah, listen, do you know why? There's a certain amount of units. Sorry. There's a certain amount of units per week of alcohol that's like
Yeah, but
what you're meant to
I
have.
go from weeks to we're not drinking.
I know.
But
But
so because I then
it's like,
tally them all up on
yeah.
one weekend. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
So basically, it's only been since Ibiza. Every time I drink, I now lose my voice.
You haven't
And-
drank that much since Ibiza.
No, but at the weekend we were out
Yeah.
for my birthday, and by the time, so we went out Saturday. We didn't even go out early. We started drinking maybe at like 6.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't even really have that much to drink.
No,
I was wearing this corset.
no, wait,
Alright.
wait.
Sorry.
Hold up. Right. It's okay. Or I'm trying to talk, but I can't. So basically, we didn't start drinking until about 6. By the time we got home on, early hours Sunday morning,
Was
my
it
voice
half
was
through?
gone. Like
Yeah.
I was like this.
Did you drink a lot? You didn't drink that
No.
much, did you? We
And
literally...
it's like now, anything I have, any bit of alcohol triggers it to go again. But I feel like it's never properly come back since Ibiza. So, guys, as well as my stomach issue, my throat issue, I have now done an e-consult with the doctors. And can you believe this is the state of the NHS? They called me back. Bear in mind, I've told them, TMI if you're eating, apologies. I've told them that I've not been able to actually keep any meals inside me since before Ibiza, which is obviously the truth. And they phoned me back yesterday, 48 hours from my e-consult, to tell me the soonest appointment I can get is the 16th of August,
It's
which
actually
is
so bad.
over 2.5 weeks away.
That is so bad. From the time that you put your e-consult in to the time they give you an appointment, it's like 3 weeks.
And I literally said to the lady on the phone, I said, look, I obviously understand you're following whatever protocol you've been told to follow, but my worry is my body salts, everything are like on the floor.
Yeah.
And she was just like, well, this is what I've been told to do by the doctor. So 16th of August.
So bad.
So yeah,
You could
guys.
be dead by then.
I mean, let's not.
Obviously.
Let's not.
Obviously.
Pod will be done.
No, but for
Or
all
it's even
but
started.
as in for all they know.
I know.
But yeah.
Yeah, but that's just how it rolls now. And then she's like, oh, really? We can only discuss one issue. Well, I've got 2.
What?
I've got 2. So
I've never
which
known
one shall I
that.
pick?
I always put multiple things on my
No,
e-consult.
so she said it's only one issue. Well, what we do
No,
about the other
she's-
issue? That would
she's
probably
just
be in
had-
like maybe I don't know, 48 business days time.
I think she just had a really bad
No,
day.
that is actually the rule of thumb.
Yeah,
It's generally one issue and you have 10 minutes to discuss your issue and your
equipment.
equipment.
You know what I do? I just like basically make them so they're kind of like combined on the e-consult. So it's like one, then it makes me seem really like I'm dying. Because
I don't think they're going to really go for that with a stomach and a throat.
You never know. Your body could be shutting down.
Anyway, what were you going to say before she interrupted me, guys?
Oh, she interrupts me all the time. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that we hardly drank anything. And I literally couldn't drink because I was wearing that corset and I couldn't breathe.
Oh, yeah. Well, I also had that corset.
Yeah, but yours was a bit more comfortable.
Do you know one thing I say? So I wore the agent provocateur jumps.
I never know how to pronounce
I just call it a jumpsuit.
What is it? Agent
provocateur corset. Provocateur. I wore that.
If there's any French people listening,
they're going to be like, that's not how it's said. And do you know what? Even though I was in, like, it was pulling my waist
like
in.
A doll.
Yeah, it gave me doll waist. It was really comfortable, but I think it was comfortable because it was so structured. Whereas I know what you mean about the one you wore, because when I wore it, I think, do you know what I think it is? You know the ribbon that you tie with it, it's really thin, so it ends up kind of cutting into your body, and then all the bones are cutting in as well.
It wasn't even, I couldn't feel them cutting in.
I didn't press start, hun.
It didn't feel...
Stopwatch, so we know that we don't talk for 300 hours.
You didn't need to say that. No, it wasn't even that it felt like it was cutting into me. I just felt like I couldn't breathe.
Maybe it was just too tight.
Yeah.
I mean, I just felt really supported. Like, I actually felt like, for once, I had a good posture. Because that makes a change for me. Because normally I'm like this, guys. I am the hunchback.
Yeah, I don't know. But I just basically couldn't drink anything. I was stone cold sober the whole night. Charlotte, on the other hand.
Yeah, Charlotte, if you're watching, always has a great night in London, that one.
Watching.
Loves it.
And then we went to Rain after.
Yeah, so we basically went out to dinner. We were meant to be going to Los Mochis, but I've wanted to go there for dinner for a while, but they said because there was more than 7 people, we had to have the set menu, which put a lot of us off because there are a few people coming that don't actually eat fish.
Yeah, like, I don't really. And I eat some fish. Yeah, it was it was pretty much all sushi. It was literally all sushi.
No, there were two tacos on there.
Yeah, which were also fish. No,
there was a beef taco and something and a lamb something, but it's kind of off-putting. Like, I don't know. So we ended up switching it. I switched it the day before to Amazon Echo. And the food was unreal. It was
some of the best food I've ever had.
Yeah, like the food was unreal. And actually, I thought the bill was really reasonable.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But then I also think maybe that's why we weren't as fussed about drinking loads, because we were just enjoying the food.
Yeah, we all had just one drink in the restaurant.
And I didn't even finish my drink.
But I think that's because we drank so much in the car.
I didn't
on
really,
the way.
I felt
everyone else did.
Yeah, everyone else did.
Like, most of them got out of that car.
You didn't really.
I didn't.
Me and you didn't really drink.
I always go... So when I drink, first drink, feel it in my thighs.
Same, we both get this.
Yeah, I had the thigh feel.
Have you had a drink?
No, but I potentially haven't put my teeth in today. Yeah, it goes into my thighs. You have the same.
Yeah, I get the same.
Then I feel really tipsy, and then I'm like having a great time, and then all of a sudden it's like someone goes, "You're sober now."
Yeah.
And then I'm like watching everyone else drunk around me.
We also, both of us get this, we sober up really easily. So in order for us to, if we do get to the point where we're drunk, in order for us to stay drunk the whole night, we have to keep on going.
No, that doesn't work for me though. I'm not like that.
You said the other day.
Mine's in mood. It depends on my mood as well.
So that's the same for me. If I'm not, if I'm having a really fun time and the music's really good, I'll feel more drunk than I am. Whereas if like...
No, see, mine's not that.
So what do you
mine's
mean
not, it's weird. It's like... I think it depends on if there's anything going on in my life, if like how comfortable I am, if I'm tired. Like, there's just so many different effects for me. Like, it's not, I don't know, sometimes I can drink and just be sober.
Yeah, same.
And then other times I could have a few drinks. Like, if I go out with my friend Abby, sometimes like we'll go out for dinner, have a couple of like glasses of Provence, and then I feel absolutely steaming. And I'm like, what is it? Like, we always say it. We go to the Kingsmead. It also depends
on what you drink as well, though. Wine does
we think it's the Kingsmead wine because we go to the Kingsmead pub and it's like, we always do this, me and Abby. Like, we call each other, let's go for dinner. We go, oh, where should we go? Every time we both just laugh and go, we're going to end up at the Kingsmead.
Switched up the other week.
Yeah, we did actually switch up. But we go to the Kingsmead, and honestly, we go one glass, feel it in the legs, second glass, steam it.
Yeah, but wine is a little bit like that.
But then some nights I can literally just drink loads. I don't know what it is, but regardless, food was insane. Then we ended up going to Rain. So basically Rain contacted me, London Rain, the club, contacted me while I was out. And they were like, come with your girls. We want to give you like a show for your birthday, blah, blah, blah. It was actually cute. Like, no, listen, I'm not into my club era anymore in London.
To be fair, that was my first.
That's your first ever London club.
My first London club. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit too prestigious.
Yeah, but it's just where like my friends were down from up north. And when you're from up north and you don't live in London, like you want to go clubbing in Mayfair. So I don't know. It was cute. We didn't stay there that long anyway.
No, we didn't. Ooh, how long were we there? We were there for a little bit.
No, maybe like 2 hours max. We were only
That's quite a long time.
No, actually, it wasn't even 2 hours. It was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because we were still in Amazonica.
We made it longer than I thought I was going to.
It's just the journey back. Because we don't live in London, it sends me over the edge coming back.
Drive.
Like a 90-minute drive back. I'd
rather get the train, but obviously the train's
And then I ended up shouting at Charlotte because she literally got in the car and all you heard was, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. Oh, my corset. What else was she saying? There was something else. I can't remember what it was.
Was it something about her eyes?
I don't know. But I was just like, we know.
I know. And I was just like in the back like this.
Yeah, you were cramped in the back. Do you remember that driver expects you to get in the back? And it was literally, I think you had that much room.
Yeah, but I was actually fine. You kept saying. But
no, because I felt terrible for you. Because I was like, I'm going to break your legs.
I know you felt really bad, but I was actually fine.
No, I felt really awful.
I tried to lie on the back seats, but that was really uncomfortable.
Yeah. So, right, what we're doing in today's pod, because again, we've come in with pure chaos. We've unpacked the chaos. Should we go with a little bit of structure today?
I just thought we'd do a little catch up first from the past week. We've obviously...
We've caught you up at what happened at the weekend.
Yeah, I don't really know. I haven't really had much of a fun week.
You had something happen in the week, didn't you, Grace?
Did I? Oh, it's actually so bad. I don't know if I can say it.
So we've all spoke about my little toilet dramas. Grace had one of her own, didn't you, Grace?
Honestly, guys, when I tell you this hasn't happened to me since I was about 8 years old, which is 12 years ago.
I mean, still at 8, it's a lot.
It might have been younger than that. As when we lived in London.
Yeah, so you would be probably younger than that.
I don't know how old I was. Anyway, no, 8's not that bad. Anyway, long story short. Basically, every night I have to go to the toilet. Well, most nights I have to get up and just go for a wee. Like, it's just, I drink quite a lot of water.
I think a lot of people do, because me and Charlotte argued over this as well. So I personally don't.
Yeah, I never used to. So do you know what? Do you know a funny story actually before I get to that story? So when we used to live in London,
nothing's as funny as that one.
We used to have a cat.
Yeah.
And I always used to get up to go to the toilet in the middle of the night. And that little fucker was so...
Can't swear on here.
You actually can, but that little whatever used to be so naughty.
Swiping.
Yeah, it used to catch my ankles.
Swipe like this.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
And I was just trying to go to the toilet and then my ankles were getting cut to shreds. So that put me off. I trained myself to not go to the toilet in the middle of the night. And it's only like the past... So
what you're telling me is I need to get a cat?
No. It's only the past 2 or 3 years, but I think I drink a lot of water now.
Well,
so that's why.
I don't. And I think this is the thing. When Charlotte stayed over at the weekend, we ended up arguing. So the first night, I barely slept because she was up and down all night. And then she woke me up in my sleep to tell me my phone was going off, but she was dreaming. I was so mad.
Yeah.
And then the next night I told her she wasn't allowed to sleep in my bed and she was going, please.
She did anyway.
But yeah, she goes to the toilet at the night and I don't. Yeah, I think so then that wakes me up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. But yeah, so most nights, not every night, but most nights I get up to go for a wee. Probably about 5 a.m. Maybe I should just get up at that point. But this night, clearly my body was just having such a fantastic sleep. I actually remember dreaming that I really needed a wee. And then in my dream, I don't really know what happened. I must have thought that I was already on the toilet. So, and sometimes this happens to me, but then I remember, oh no, Grace, you're not.
So this is a relentless thing, right?
No, not really. But I think it happened maybe last night. I can't remember.
So go on.
Yeah,
Tell everyone what you did.
So I wet myself in my sleep, but it wasn't the whole way.
Nearly 20 years old, guys, and she wet the bed.
It was halfway through, and then I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I'm not on the toilet, I'm in bed. And then I had to double check and I was like, I actually am in bed and I've actually just wet myself in bed.
Like, at which point did you wake up? While you're weeing or after you weed?
Halfway through, and then I finished it on the toilet.
What, so you actually stopped yourself?
Yes! When I realised, obviously.
So it wasn't full flow?
Well, I'm not going to continue, am I?
I mean, you might as well at that point.
It was 5 in the morning as well. It was awful. I had to turn the lights on in my room. I was like this.
So what, did you strip all the bed off at 5?
No.
Well, you got back in the wet bed?
I just slept on the other side. I had to. I was stripping the bed at 5.
Grace.
Put a towel down.
Grace.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Did you get your mattress protector off?
No, it's completely fine. I've checked it. I know.
That's gonna stink.
No, it's fine.
Right, we'll have to have a mum check when I get home now because I did not know this part, guys.
Shut up. You know, I wasn't actually going to tell her. I told her 2 days later because I knew.
So I'm sat in the bath and she's just come out of her room and she's just like laughing. Like she's literally belly over laughing.
Do you know why? Because I was trying so hard
and
to
she's
not
like,
you.
she's like crying tears of laughter. And she's like, oh, I just don't know if I want to tell you because you're going to make me say it on the pod. And I was like, tell me now.
Oh.
And yeah.
Yeah, and then you were like, you're telling everyone that story. And you know I haven't told anyone other than you.
You've just told the world.
I know. Hope you enjoyed that story, guys.
So,
but yeah.
poo pants, wee pants.
I don't know what's worse. I think I'd actually rather your story than mine because mine's a bit like, are you a 2-year-old child who needs to wear a nappy?
Yeah, but do you know what? So I have another friend. I'm not going to say her name. But I have another friend who, when she gets really stressed, that is her signs of stress. She wets the bed.
Really? See, this never happens to me. It's literally the first time I've wet the bed since I was so young.
Yeah, no, and I've had a few clients say it to me before as well that they've had it.
Sometimes if I jump on a trampoline, a little bit comes out.
That's pelvic floor,
I know.
though. We've had this conversation
Not
a lot
even had
lately.
kids
So
yet.
my pelvic floor is really strong because of years ago when I used to suck my stomach in. So like all day, even when I'm injecting clients, in my head, I'm counting how long I'm holding my pelvic floor.
That is so uncomfortable, though. I don't know how you do that.
Me.
It is. It makes me feel a bit funny.
Like even now, like right now, I am literally holding my pelvic floor, like to the point I could not pull it in anymore. And I'm already at 25 seconds.
I'm going to have to... Why are you counting?
Because I want to see how long I can do it for.
How can you talk and count? I can't do that. I'm genuinely, when I have kids, I'm going to have to do exercises.
A lot of women have it after. I don't, but that's why I can go like literally all day without going to the toilet.
No, I'm pretty good at. But do you know why? Because you used to make us as kids like learn how to hold our weight.
Like in the car. Like I'm not having any of this keep pulling over business. I have not got time for that. Get from A to B and then go to the toilet.
Yeah, so I am pretty good at like holding it. It's actually really bad for you. But
it is bad for you.
My pelvic floor is really bad.
Do you know what my problem is? Well, I'm dehydrated on Red Bull.
Yeah, you don't drink any water, so obviously you don't need a wee. I literally, when I was 15 years old, I used to be in PE doing trampolining for my GCSE, and I used to wee myself every time I jumped.
Right, do you know what used to happen to me though?
What?
So when I was at school, I say school, it was like sixth form. We used to have, so in Worcester, we'd have the Christmas fair used to come obviously every year, and they used to have like the rides, like the, what's it? The
in
wheel.
town?
Yeah. You know, what's the one where you sit in like
the
2 rows? No. You sit one row and then people sit behind you another row and it goes round like that.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but I know what you mean.
We all used to get on that. I used to laugh so much. I used to wet myself.
Really?
But then I'd have to go back to school with wet knickers because I couldn't take them off. So every year I'd piss myself like and go back to school.
Like a tradition?
Yeah, Christmas tradition. But I'd be like, oh my God, no. And I like, even when I was younger, to be fair, my bladder control wasn't good when I was younger. It was actually after having kids.
Yeah. Maybe
I think I was so paranoid.
Yeah.
And I was so, like, I always wanted to keep a flat stomach. And pelvic floor is actually like, because people ask me all the time, oh, how have you got such a flat stomach? How is it so toned? Honestly, guys, I'm telling you, yes, diet is one thing, but it is pelvic floor. Pelvic floor gives you that line down your stomach.
You've got a really strong core.
Yeah. And I don't do any core.
No, core exercises are actually
like,
really
I
important.
don't do abs. Like, we know. We start abs and I go, done.
Yeah, it's actually really bad. I'm going to put a clip on the the Cheek of It socials at some point.
I'm so bad.
Of you trying to do abs. But yeah, hopefully that gave you a nice little rundown of our week.
We haven't really done anything else this week.
No, we haven't.
It's
We've
just
been
been
to
a
the
lot of
gym,
work, hasn't it?
Although we trained shoulders this morning and I then washed my hair before filming. I literally was blow drying my hair. I couldn't keep my arms up.
Yeah, to be fair, I did push in shoulders today. I've really struggled with the gym this week. Like, I'm really tired this week.
I don't know why. You must just be trying to catch up on sleep.
I don't know. Do you know what it is? I said to you. So we've, this week, where it's now obviously the summer holidays, the busyness in the gym is kind of altered hours. So we've not been in our usual training spots, which sounds really weird, but that sends my mind.
No, a lot of people say that. Even if, like, for example, if you do your session in a different order. Yeah. Because we have a pretty much
we do
like,
have
standard
a pretty set order, yeah.
But you actually should do. It's really important to structure your workouts, especially for leg days. You should always put your compound movements first.
So the only thing I would say about what we do right now is when I used to train back in my day, when we used to train back in the day, I used to do different exercises all the time.
No, but that's not, I don't agree with that.
I do feel like sometimes you need to shock your body.
Yeah, but also progressive overload is where you'll see your biggest amount of growth. And
I have seen growth. I'm not saying it's not working for me.
Yeah, but you do need to up your protein again. Which you can't, because you can't keep it in.
Just can't keep anything
Anyways, should we move on?
Yeah.
I feel like that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Dramas. I think a lot of the people would love to know what your current treatment of the week in the clinic is.
Yeah, we've actually had so where we've now obviously launched that we're doing the pod. So then the news is out. The first ep goes out tonight.
Yeah.
6:30. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, are you going to talk about this?" Like they're coming into clinic, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's it going to be about?" And
literally everyone wants to know, "Oh, what are you going to talk about?" And do you know what? I literally say it's just us talking crap for about an hour.
But we do actually want to have some sort of structure. And a lot of people say, "Oh, we talk about treatments and stuff." So I think what we are going to start to include is like the products that I'm loving, you're loving, treatments that we're loving, like what's hot on the client
it's
chair
like the popular treatments at the minute.
Yeah. So for me right now, and it's obviously a lot of it is what I'm also pushing as a practitioner. And I feel like maybe how long ago now was I started complaining about my eyes?
Oh God, it's been a long while.
So basically I had tear trough filler done. I got my friend to do it and the right filler wasn't in. So I had to dissolve it. And when I dissolved it, it really before I dissolved it, I couldn't get rid of it.
But obviously you have to say, because you're autoimmune as well.
Yeah, I also really suffer with under eye fluid. So it was just grabbing the filler and it was like these 2 sacks were just sat under my eyes and it was making me look so tired, so old, just awful. So dissolved, didn't go, did another dissolve, didn't go, did another dissolve. Then it started going, but then obviously it had this massive collagen loss, which is obviously normal from dissolve. And then I started just wanting to.
It was just every time you were wearing makeup,
you
would get the panda eyes from the mascara.
Yeah, so I couldn't even wear mascara. That's how it started. Do you remember?
And you used to get really annoyed, didn't you? Because you could never wear mascara.
Yes. And oh my God, that's actually going to move me on to another story in a minute. You know where I'm going with that in a second. So maybe
that kind of ruins it. So we're going to have to come back to that later, guys.
Anyway. So I was really struggling with the under eye, the panda eyes from the mascara, and I've never been like that. I've always been able to wear mascara. I never really had much of an issue with my under eye. So I started reaching out to surgeons, and then all the surgeons were telling me, you need to have a cheek lift. And I was like, I don't want a cheek lift. This outer cheek here is my natural cheek. There is no filler here. This is my natural cheekbone. I have very, very high cheeks. Yes, this bit is flat, but obviously I put filler in it now. But I didn't want to because if I have that cut and lifted, it's going to change my eye shape.
And also, as you said, I think it was in the last episode, you ideally don't really want to be having any more surgery.
No, and I've also not seen the greatest results coming into clinic where people have had facelifts. I know I would be that person that it would go wrong. And also, I don't feel like I'm ready.
You're not.
I'm 40. I'm not ready for a facelift.
But regardless of whether you're 40, you don't even look 40 anyways. So it's just
basically the treatment of the week, which I'm pushing right now and has really worked for me and has actually worked for a lot of my clients, is the good old-fashioned PRP, plasma platelet.
You were doing PRP years ago.
Yeah.
And then you didn't really do much of it for ages, did you?
No. And honestly, the plasma, so it's your own blood turned in the centrifuge and then we inject it back in. I do it 2 ways, so I do 2 layers. And I use a lot of blood. I use a lot of plasma. You are going to have swollen eyes. When Charlotte did it for me, oh my God, my eyes. Do you remember?
It's like the CO2 pictures.
I couldn't open my eyes the next day. I was like this.
It literally looked like I'd been punching her in the face all night.
It was, honestly, when I say if I've got no makeup on, one day I will come on the pod with no makeup so we can actually talk about all of this in detail. But when I have no makeup on, my under eye is so light now. It's white. It's not dark anymore. I actually do really need to do mine
because although I'm young and I haven't really got creases or creepiness or whatever. Crepiness is the word, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a bit of darkness, isn't there? That's just naturally.
Yeah, you just have that genetic. You have that in your skin tone. But honestly, my under eyes never look so good. I would say this eye, and you can see it. You can probably even see it through the makeup. There's just like a tiny little trail, a little trough.
But considering you've only done that once, you've had a really good result.
One session, guys, and that was back in the beginning of May. So I was meant to do one this weekend, but me and Charlotte looked at each other Sunday morning, and I was like, "Can you be bothered?" And she's like, "Can you?"
And it's also because she has to get the train all the way back to Manchester.
Yeah, bless her. Like, she was tired. Like, I don't want to put her through that. So I'm just waiting until the summer's over now. And also, I'd have had to come on here today, and I'd probably still be swollen, no me.
Yeah, and then you've got like holidays coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait. But I am honestly so happy. I would say it took about 4 to 6 weeks for it to be at its full result.
Yeah.
But I definitely would say I would recommend. So I say to my clients, try and come every 4 to 6 weeks until you get to the point where you're happy. I'd say it's 3 sessions, 2 to 3. I don't think anyone just gets one.
For
I think
optimum results. You would see a lot of big difference from one,
but it is, guys, chef's kiss. That is the best treatment I would say is out there, and it's your own blood.
Yeah,
you're not going to get migration.
There was a client the other day saying like, how long does it last? Well, it's your own collagen.
But it's rejuvenation. Like it's the strongest your body can give itself. So, and I think it went for a stage of everyone getting polynucleotide under eyes. They are great, but you need so many sessions.
It's like
and
12 to 15.
Yeah, and they say like 3, guys. No, when I went and retrained, it really isn't 3. You're looking at about 12 sessions. Who has got time for 12 sessions?
And
Who's got money for 12 sessions?
Yeah, it's not a cheap treatment to have.
And I think, why are we putting all these foreign objects in our bodies if we can use our own?
Yeah.
Use something.
The only thing that would put me off is the whole taking the blood thing. But you'd have to just get over it.
And I'd say the one that obviously stems off that is biofiller. So that is your own blood, so your plasma. We then put it into a different machine and we heat it and we turn it into a gel. So it's biogel filler.
Is that for your hair?
No, it's your face.
Biofiller?
Yeah. So it's your blood, your plasma. We make it into a solid. So we heat it and then we cool it and then we inject it in. Honestly, when I did it.
New to me, that.
When I've done it before, I'd like the best, for me personally, the best place is cannula it into the cheek. You get the most unbelievable glow through your skin.
Really? Why don't you do much of that then?
Because it's a really long process and clients don't want to wait around for it because you've got to think, you've got to take the blood, spin it. You then have to heat it. You then have to cool it.
What was it you told me about the other day though? Wasn't that biofiller from, because I was saying about my hairline?
No, that's plasma. That's the same as the under eye.
No, but there was something that you said and it was a filler and it stopped.
Hair filler. Dr. CYJ.
Oh, right, okay.
Dr. CYJ is very good. I do recommend that for people with hair loss.
Because it stops the problem, doesn't it?
So the way Dr. CYJ works is it goes in, when you inject it in, it doesn't just stimulate the follicle to thicken it and obviously create growth. It actually will go and block the receptor of what's causing the hair loss.
But I don't know if that would work for me because the thing that's
hair loss is traction.
The thing that's causing my hair loss is because I keep doing slick backs, clean girl aesthetic. It's not I wash my hair once a week. That's a real issue. But I'm sorry, my hair gets greasy so quick. What am I actually meant to do about that?
Yeah, that's true. But it is traction alopecia.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what the problem is.
Loads of people have it.
But I do need to do something for it.
But talking about hair stuff, we've had a lot of comments about my hair in the last few days.
Yeah, because you have been like insanely...
And I've had it in clinic as well. Like, clients are all saying to me, so everyone's like, you've lost so much weight. Like, how have you had, like, we had it on the incident.
Do you know what it is as well though? I know you use like high-end products on your hair and you don't really do... I think it's more you don't really do much of your hair.
No, but what I was saying is we've had a lot of clients asking how my hair is still so thick from a gastric sleeve, because obviously one of the biggest things is your body gets stressed, it shuts off the organ, which is the hair, and that's why people get the hair loss. I have had thinning, I would say. It isn't as thick as it used to be, but I had that before my sleeve because of my thyroid.
And the bleach and everything
I decided to dye my hair bright red from black, so it had to have a bleach bath. That's when it all snapped off. But I actually swear by a shampoo called Monet, and it's got, like, if you actually
Google it... We need to gatekeep this. We're going to go out of stock.
No, it won't. If you actually Google it, they've got really bad reviews.
Really?
So when you Google it, when it first came out in America, which is years and years and years ago now, because I actually jumped on this in lockdown. So in, like, before 2020, people in America were suing them. There were lawsuits for hair loss.
Really?
Yeah, saying it was giving them, like, clumps of hair was coming out.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, so I obviously, like, was the one because I did network marketing. So back 2020, I was actually selling money. I don't sell it anymore, guys. I don't have the time, don't have the energy. But I bought it for that. The actual range I use now wasn't even out when I was selling it. But yeah, I was like, one of the biggest things I came up against was people like, well, it says it causes hair loss. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to sell a product that causes hair loss? And I'm saying it causes hair growth. But I have used it. Their skincare is actually also good.
Do you know why it actually causes, like, people were thinking that when you first switch from like a drugstore shampoo to their shampoo, it does make hair fall out because you haven't got all the sulfates and everything else in it anymore, because it's completely sulfate free, which obviously works really well for you with your extensions.
Yeah. So I will, well, maybe I'll just write it in the links of the description.
Yeah, you can just link it. Yeah.
I'll put the website on there, but it's Monet, it's about Monat. And I use the Purple IR collection, which is specifically for hair growth. I only use the shampoo, so it's a thickening shampoo. But the conditioner, I use a deep smoothing one because the conditioner makes my hair really dry.
I've had to start using that shampoo because my favourite one's been discontinued.
Yeah, you were using the Biotin
L'Oreal Professional range. I wouldn't buy L'Oreal.
Your hair is so long. Like, show the camera how long your hair is, because I don't think the camera really ever notices. That is all her own hair, guys.
Yeah, my hair growth is insane, and so is my nail growth. But I've never touched it with bleach. I very rarely put heat on it.
You've never ever coloured your hair.
No, recently I've been putting more colour on it, heat on it even, just because of like holidays and stuff and just summer plans. But I'm pretty good with my hair.
I think we should have also said that I actually have extensions.
Yeah, you do.
That's the other thing. So I go to Arabella Rose Hair in Amersham. Their hair extensions are unreal. So, because everyone always goes, oh, I didn't know you had extensions. And I'm like, because they're so natural. So when you go to her shop, Noosh, if you're listening, best hair I've ever had in my life. This hair was bought in Nooshin.
I thought her name was Arabella.
No, the shop's called Arabella.
No way.
Yeah. So this hair is actually been in since May 2025. Yeah, so I have a refit every 8 weeks.
But when you first got it, it was like really long.
Yeah, it was so long. So I have to cut it all the time. So now this will be my last refit, which is really sad because my hair is now longer than the extensions. But the quality is insane.
Yeah,
and that's why people never realise I have hair extensions. No. And I think, so when you go into the shop, it's just these big bundles of ponytails and it's not pre-tipped. So a lot of hair extensions you buy, they're pre-tipped. These ones are not. They're strands of hair. Nooshin literally matches the texture of your hair. So you have to go with it not styled. So you wash it, it has to be clean, but you don't use conditioner and you don't style your hair. So my hair is naturally coarse and frizzy.
I just could not.
So she matches it all up. So if I were to let everything dry naturally, it would all look the same.
Yes, but your hair is like got a bit of a frizz to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very coarse as well, my hair. So yeah, I'm literally about to have my last refit and then I'm going to try to go no hair extensions.
She's tried before.
I'm just like, do you know what? I love it for the volume. I have very flat hair.
Well, you can tell.
I have a lot of hair.
My hair's pretty flat to my head naturally.
And you have a lot of hair as well.
I have a lot of hair.
Fine hair. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I have a lot of strands, but it's not. They're not as thick.
I feel like my hair's thicker.
Your hair's a lot thicker than mine.
But yeah, I do. I'm very lucky with my hair growth. I always get people asking me.
Yeah.
But it is. I do think it's one product. I always put heat protectant on my hair.
So I don't style my own hair.
Yeah, you never do. And also,
I get blow dry once a week from Izzy.
Your hairline is obviously a lot better than mine because you don't slick it.
I don't slick my hair, so I do.
Barely puts a brush through it. She gets her nails, her claws, and just screws.
I actually don't. Actually, every time I tie my hair out now, I brush it.
Wow, look at you pushing the boat out.
Clean girl aesthetic these days, guys. No, but I get it blow dried. Yeah. Izzy's really good with heat protectant. She's so careful with my hair. Like she cares about the hair.
Have you seen those videos of if you get like a piece of paper, one side has not been heat protected and the other one has. Really? And it's like burns the paper and the other one doesn't even make any colour change.
Yeah, and I think as well, like I'm really careful of who colours my hair now. Get regular, when I've not got hair extension, I do get regular trims. That's the only thing about having hair extensions.
I need to get my hair cut more often.
Cutting.
I actually need a trim at the minute, but I go to Ibiza at the end of the week. So
going back to Ibiza, guys.
48 hours.
Try not to have any plane disasters. Happens to the best of us.
Probably piss myself.
God, imagine. Right, shall we move on to the next segment?
Game segment.
Game time.
Today we are playing.
Thank you.
Why
is mine dirty?
Didn't clean it properly last time, maybe. Today we're playing Would You Rather.
Okay.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Right. This is actually really on topic. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's the first question. Would you rather never have your hair done again or never have your nails done again?
Ooh.
Hang on, I'm trying to get my lid off. I feel like we're going to have different answers. I can't write. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's normal for me. I get my hair done every week.
I just think if I get a blunt cut, if I really wanted to, I could probably just trim it myself.
No, I can't do hair. Grace has done my hair today,
guys.
guys.
Hair today. I'm actually quite proud.
Grace actually did my
hair.
hair.
Apart from that one bit from where the extensions are just starting to go, but we'll just ignore that.
So I gave her, well, first of all, I said I wanted a stacked ponytail because that's why I had it the weekend.
It just wasn't really working.
And that didn't really work. So then we went with a half up, half down. And I was like, oh my God, when I was a kid, I used to do this thing where I used to tuck my hair through.
I used to do that.
I was like, can we do that? So I have the top bit tucked through. You can't really see it on here, but yeah, it's
There's
cute.
basically two ponytails. Oh no, there's not.
No, there's not.
No, it's just one flip.
Opened it and pushed it through.
Yeah, that was really on topic though, wasn't it? That question. Didn't even plan that. Right. Would you rather? For me, it's gonna be mum. For you, it's gonna be daughter. So would you rather your daughter choose your next boyfriend or your boyfriend in general, or would you rather your best friend choose?
Oh Christ!
Your boyfriend.
Between me and
But obviously
Charlotte.
for me, it's going to be my best friend or my mum.
Me and Charlotte are unhinged and traumatized. We're both as bad as each other.
Oh, I don't know what I'd choose because for me it would be Amber if anyone were to choose. But I feel like me and Amber look for very different things.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. No.
So I was actually thinking this. So it was the Love Island final this week.
Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched any of this series. I actually tried. I couldn't get into
Apparently
it.
it was really good though, but
I
left
feel
it
like
too late.
you need to get in a few episodes in. And no, I didn't. But I was actually thinking, do you remember there was that rumour that there was one coming out? There was going to be basically, I'm too old to go on Love Island. There was going to be something similar to Love Island, but where your child, so they would obviously have to be over 18, they would pick a potential partner for you. And I was like, do you know what? If that show existed, I would apply for that show because I reckon if you picked a potential partner for me, it might actually be better than me picking myself.
Didn't I say last episode that I need to meet them first?
Yeah, I actually think you would be a much better judge at picking a man for me than I am myself.
You would probably be quite good at finding a partner for me, to be fair.
I don't know.
I'd be better finding one for you than you would be finding one for me.
I don't know.
But you'd still be better than Amber.
Yeah, I'd be better than Amber, I think. I love Amber. I love you, Amber, but I think
she'd just be like, so how much money have they got?
Yeah. Can you buy her handbags?
Love her. Anyway, next question.
I mean, I'd probably also ask that.
Yeah, exactly.
Joking, I wouldn't.
I'll just stick to finding my own girlfriends. Would you rather date someone who's gym obsessed or work obsessed? And I mean like extreme.
Extreme?
Yeah. So like literally doesn't want to leave work alone or doesn't want to leave the gym alone.
Oh, ideally neither.
Well, obviously. That's the whole point of the game. I feel like it's kind of obvious for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, because I feel like I'm work obsessed.
Whereas I'm gym obsessed.
Yeah. So for me, like I nearly put gym because I figured that could be a good move for me because then I'd go if you weren't around.
I think you'd get like overwhelmed.
I'd go, and then I was like, I am work obsessed.
Yeah.
I can't.
And you're really busy with work as well, so it would kind of work well if they were to.
I think, yeah.
But to a certain extent, obviously, because then you'd get annoyed.
Although you say that, I went on a date with a guy, and he was work obsessed.
That's what I mean. Like it has to be.
And he did not like it was actually really bad.
You've got to have some form of balance. Like I wouldn't want someone who doesn't want to see me ever just because they always have to be in the gym or they can't ever go for dinners because it's meal prep all the time. Yeah. But if I had to choose, it would be gym obsessed for me. 100%. Just because it would work better with my lifestyle. Okay. Question number 4. I just find this really hard. Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
Oh.
You know it straight away.
Yeah.
I was going to say one answer, but I think
I don't know why I wrote the whole thing out.
I don't know. I'd rather know neither. But I think it would be this.
you know, by watching us play this game, you can see how differently our minds work. I'm compulsive.
Compulsive.
I meant impulsive.
Compulsive. She's a compulsive liar.
I'm impulsive. I don't even give myself a minute to think. I'm just like...
See, I actually changed my answer.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, when?
Yeah.
Because I like to plan.
Yeah, well...
I like to plan.
That wasn't why mine was when. So mine was originally going to be how, only because I don't want to have like a time clock like ticking away at me. But then I decided if I know how I'm going to die, it's going to be like in my mind all the time.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that because you might die.
Yeah, exactly.
So then I thought if I said when, I could just go travelling now if it's soon.
So when for me is so I could just get everything done in time. I work really well to a deadline. Get it? Oh, that
you do not
really
work well to a deadline. You work well the day
I
before.
get everything done the night before.
But what are you thinking? Like your will and everything?
No, just like everything. Like if there's stuff that needed doing for you guys before I popped it.
See, I wasn't really thinking that.
I was definitely.
I was more thinking I'd get on a plane to Thailand
like if there's
tomorrow.
loads of things I wanted to get done beforehand, like I want to travel here, like a bucket list.
Yeah, that's like me. Like, I want to know how long I've got to travel.
Yeah, definitely when. 100. I didn't even really need to give that a second thought.
Okay, well that was kind of a harder question for me until I really deeped it. Right, would you rather your dream body or £1 million?
No brainer.
I feel like I've got to say this. Right. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Because if you've got £1 million...
Don't say you're going to go and pay to get your dream body.
Well, if you've got £1 million... If you wanted your dream body, you go and pay... No, I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying if you've got £1 million... you go and get your dream body anyway.
No, that's not my reasoning.
But you could do so much with £1 million.
Yeah, I know. That's not my reasoning. Is for other purposes why I'd want the money. But I was actually initially considering my dream body, but then I just thought I quite like the process of working for it.
I'm quite happy with my body at the minute, apart from my Sharpei dog stomach.
Well, I felt really happy with my body until I walked into the gym this morning, and it's that time of the month, and I felt like a fat whale.
I did feel fluffy today.
Fluffy?
But mine was when we were in the mirror and I saw my stomach go. So basically, I've got loose skin on my stomach. It's obviously lighting, posing, everything else, like in my posture, and I literally look like a Sharpei dog, and I was just like, what is that? I actually did a picture, and I've tweeted whether I'm going to post it or not, just the difference, like, don't feel crap about yourself when you look at like people in gyms and stuff like that, because when I'm in the gym I can pose and I can tense my stomach and make my abs look incredible, but 9 times out of 10 in the day I've got a Sharpei stomach.
But then also
a Sharpei dog stomach.
Another thing is for women especially, each week of the month for us looks different.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got about 1 million different phases in our cycle. It actually is tragic. Not saying there's not hard things for men as well, but we definitely pull the short straw.
100%.
So yeah. Anyway, give me £1 million. If anyone's got £1 million for me, let me know. Right, next question. Would you rather, so you're in a relationship, they have to cheat on you once, but they never cheat again, or never find love again?
I've never found it anyway.
Yeah, but like as in your...
Cue the crying music.
Everyone feels sorry. Editor, play violins. No, yeah, so no, but as in you'll never ever have love in your life again.
Yeah. So you just tell me what you want me to write.
No. I haven't told you anything. It is a bit of a hard one though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't agree with this. Like obviously.
We're ready.
Yeah.
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah.
I think it's really sad thought to never find love.
Yeah, exactly. Like
whereas cheat on you once, like, yeah, it's obviously gonna...
You're always gonna have trust issues.
Yeah, you are gonna have trust issues, but I feel like it's something you could work through.
Yeah.
Not saying it's the right thing to do, guys, but, you know, pick your favourite liar
obviously
season.
You'd rather neither, but the whole point of this game is you'd rather neither. You got
I'm sorry,
but
the actual dating life right now is... It's cold out there. The streets are cold.
The street.
It's rough. It's like... It's basically anything that's left is left for a reason.
At your age?
Yeah, at my age, I feel like. We'll move on to that at some point. I feel like I've just wiped all my eye makeup off.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Right, would you rather your camera roll be exposed or all of your messages?
It's
pretty easy for me, I think.
It's actually easy for me. Yeah. My camera roll is literally hundreds of faces of different people's lips. Cheeks,
my camera roll's not
jaw.
bad. It's mainly just fitness pictures.
Mine's all work pictures. Or pictures of holidays, whatever.
Yeah, my camera isn't that. I don't think I'd really be that exposed. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Maybe some drunk videos. Right. Would you rather lose your sight or your memories?
Oh.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know.
Neither do I. I'm trying to not listen to you right because I can kind of hear what you're going to say based on... I'm ready.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Memories. So I put memories because
sight.
If I don't have sight, I can't create new memories.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, because you would never be able to see again to create anything new. Like, yeah, it would be sad to not have your memories, but you wouldn't remember anyway.
No, but the only reason I said sight is because, like people with dementia, it's really sad because they can't remember any of their family, their friends, nothing.
No, they can't, but you're not going to, you said memories. Like, you didn't say you wouldn't be able to remember forever. But so then I thought in my head I'd create new memories.
No,
whereas if I had no sight, I wouldn't be able to create those memories.
It's all things in the past, but the memories aren't just like things that you've done, it's also people that you know.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Obviously, you'd rather...
It's a hard one.
You'd rather keep both, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But anyway, last question. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button for your life? Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pause.
Oh, why'd you pick pause?
Because I feel like you should never... breaking the set. I feel like you should never live life with regrets.
Yeah.
So if you like to rewrite, like, I'm sure there's things that you'd rather change that you've done, but everything that you've done has made you the person that you are and the way that you think now. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
Like, and I always just feel like, like everything in life is either a blessing or a lesson.
Yeah.
So, and everything happens for a reason.
Give me that, please, Medora.
So I feel like if you didn't have like those, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a reason that's happened.
I probably wouldn't pause my life either. Maybe if there was like something really good, but I don't know. You probably shouldn't really do that, should you?
Do you know why I said pause?
Why?
Just so I had a bit more time. I feel like I'm always chasing my tail. I'm exhausted every day.
I know, but then you'd find more to do.
No, but some days I just want to just be like, can I just let this sleep last a little bit longer? Or can I just wake up and have a little bit more time? Like, just things like that.
No, yeah, but
or you're on holiday and you just want to pause it because you're not ready to go home yet.
Yeah, but
that was my thinking.
You can't just keep doing that forever. That wouldn't really work out. Mine was more process of elimination. I feel like you shouldn't rewind, so therefore I would just choose pause.
True.
So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed our lovely game segment. I really like our game segment. It's actually probably my favourite part of the pod.
I mean, yeah, it's fun.
I find it quite fun. Okay, anyways, let's move on to our next topic of discussion. So, we all know that you have got many funny stories in your life.
What could this be?
I would like to know what your most tragic first date disaster stories are.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah.
Where should we start?
Where should we start?
Have some more water.
Okay.
I'll get my mug ready.
This one, actually, do you know what? Ashley actually reminded me of this because she wrote under one of the posts this week on the cheek of it.
She wrote?
Concealer lips with loads of laughing faces.
Oh, she wrote it?
Yeah. Oh. And I was like, oh my God, I'd actually forgotten about that. So basically, I went out on a date. So I went out for a dinner in London and the guy was lovely. Oh my God. So basically I got drunk. So we went to dinner and then we went to Jimbo Law. And I was in Jimbo Law and like there were loads of people I knew in there. Before I knew it, I'm literally a bottle of Whispering Angel deep and now everyone started on the tequila shots. And we all know where the tequila shots end up. So I've gone, right, I need to go to the toilet. So I've gone into the toilet. Don't worry, guys. This is not a toilet disaster before anyone thinks, oh my God, this girl in her bowels. It is not that. So I've gone into the toilet. And I don't know how it happened, but I went into the toilet with this girl. So this girl kept coming over to me. I don't know if she thought, obviously I like girls or whatever, but she was like, come, let's go to the toilet. She was dancing with me for ages. And then I went to the toilet with her, but I don't remember coming out of the toilet with her. Anyway, all I remember is thinking, let me put my lip gloss on. But this rewinds back to when my eyes were really bad. So I took concealer out with me. What's the eyebrow? Powder puff. Some powder, some Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, and obviously my lip gloss. Now, I don't know what happened in that toilet, but I came out of that toilet and I just remember the security guard going, "Are you all right, love?"
I have like I wasn't even there, but where you told me the story, I've got like a really vivid, imaginary.
And it was the way he looked at me, and I thought, why has he looked at me like that? But of course, me being me didn't clock anything. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm great, in fact. I'm going back to dance.
You probably thought, who is this?
So I've literally now made my way through the whole of Jimbo Law, and I'm getting looks, but I'm in my head, I'm just still not.
You probably thought, I look great. Everyone's looking
I didn't.
at me.
I literally didn't. I was just like, yeah, what's going on? Anyway, I've got back to the table, and the guy that I'm out on this date with, he's there, and he's like, "Baby, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And he's like, "I think we should go." And I'm like, "Why? I'm having such a good time." And imagine.
Oh, you must have been so upset.
Imagine. Well, I just do what I'm told. So imagine I'm smiling, like I'm so happy as well. Anyway,
oh my God, it makes me die. Anyway, about it. I wish I was there to witness
I've now
this.
got an Uber home, and I've looked in the mirror when I've got home. So I always take makeup off, even if I'm drunk. I always take makeup off. I've got in my ensuite, and I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm like, "Why are my lips like that? Like, why are my lips so white?" And I'm now wiping off my makeup, and I'm like,
"Oh my God, it's so funny.
What is on my lips?" Guys, imagine. I then look in my bag. Oh, so that night, actually, I still hadn't thought about anything. So I've now got up the next day, and I'm hungover. Like, I'm really hungover.
When even was this? I don't even remember.
This would have been, I don't know.
Before I went travelling, or was I travelling?
No, you were travelling, the start of the year.
Oh, right, so you told me on the phone, didn't you?
Start of the year. Yeah, so the next morning, I'm now driving to my lash appointment, and I've started getting flashbacks. And the flashback I'm getting is the bouncer.
Did you have anxiety?
No, never get that. I couldn't care less.
Really?
No, I just think it's hilarious. I laughed and told everyone all day. And
did you message the guy?
Yeah.
About it?
Yeah. Oh God, I own everything. So I just remember seeing that security guard's face. I was getting flashbacks of him looking at me and just asking me, "Are you okay?" And then I remember the guy asking me, and I was like, "Where's my lip gloss?" So I've got the bag that I had the night before. I can't find my lip gloss, but what I can find is my Tarte Tape concealer. So I was wearing the
shape tape as well.
Shape tape.
So
what did I call it? Sharp tape.
Yeah.
Shape tape.
Tarte shape tape.
It
is so thick.
It is so thick, guys.
Your lips must have been dry.
Yeah, because I remember thinking, God, my lips are so dry.
You just put lip gloss on.
Honestly, guys, I had come out of that. So I think it's in White Chicks, isn't it? Where they put the concealer. Guys, I'm going to try and insert a picture of what I would have looked like. I literally had come out that toilet, and no wonder everyone was asking me if I was okay.
You must have been so
came out
drunk.
with thick white concealer
Everyone
lips.
probably thought you were really cold or something. You had no
God, death. 3 shades of death. Honestly, my clients were dying the next day, and I was telling them. I told everyone.
Yeah, you told me.
The guy and tell him. I was like, "Babe, I said, do you remember last night?"
What did he say?
He just started laughing. He was like, "I did wonder what was on your lips, but I just didn't know what to do, so I just said, let's go."
That's if I was a guy, I think I'd have to say.
He's lovely. He's so nice.
I think I'd have to say, like, I think you've done something.
So it wasn't a disaster on his part. It was actually, he hadn't done anything wrong. We had a great time. But yeah, it was a disaster on my part. But now let's switch to a disaster on their part. This was years ago now.
I don't know what one you're about to say.
This would be like
Do I know about this
2021. No. 2021, I went on a date with this guy, and I should have known because this guy, I was out at an event and he just wouldn't leave me alone. And in the end, I just gave in to go on this date with him. And we went to Rocker, and he kept going. So first of all, he was late. So he was 40 minutes late. I should have got up and walked out.
40 minutes.
But I didn't.
That's so bad.
And he kept going, "Babe, order for us." And I was like, "Sorry?" Like, I always let the guy order when I go for dinner. And he was like, "Order for us." Anyway, I didn't do that. I just sat there patiently waiting, drinking porn star martinis. Probably shouldn't have done that either. But then when he got there, he kept going in and out the restaurant all night. Like his phone would ring and he would go outside. I mean, I'm so naive and dumb because I should have realised.
Like, what the
Didn't
hell
clock
is
till
going
the
on?
end of the meal what happened. The bill came over. Wait for it. He didn't pay with cash. He paid with a bag of Coke.
What?
I watched a man literally put a packet of cocaine in the bill.
What?
You know, like it comes in that little
Yeah, but how have they accepted that?
Because he was dealing to the waiter. I know.
So what, the waiter paid the bill or what? Cause
I don't know. I don't know
maybe
what
the
happened.
waiter just didn't.
But where he'd been in and out all night was literally where he was dealing all night.
Yeah. What is it? A work event? Is it a work dinner?
Networking, apparently.
He wrote that one off.
Honestly, like I just remember run for the hills is all I thought.
God, you've not seen him again then?
No, never again. Literally.
Do I know his name? Do I know
No.
Oh my God.
No. It should never have gone. There we go. Yeah, wild.
Christ.
And then what was another one? I mean, this is years back now. So this is this was when Tinder first became a thing.
Tinder's not really much of a thing anymore, is it? It's Hinge
Tinder's
now.
more like, I think people just go on Tinder just to have sex now. Like they literally message
I feel like Hinge is the new one, isn't it?
Every single dating app just gives me the
I've actually never had a dating app before.
I think I've done it. Like I've been on them a couple of times, but deleted them very, very fast.
Bothered.
There's loads of catfish ones of me out there. I know that. Because I get
Really?
messages all the time saying, "Are you on this?" I was like, "It's not me." Delete, report. But I went on a date with this. He was a school teacher, his PE teacher, and I thought he was really nice on message. He sang Britney to me all night. Like
Go on,
he
give us
picked
an
me up
impression.
in his car. No, we all know I can't sing.
What song was it?
Everything.
Hit me, baby.
Yeah.
One more
Like,
time.
but the whole night, like the whole car journey. So we went to, it's when we lived in Whetstone. So this would have been like 2014. So we were literally, the whole time we drove, and then in the restaurant, he just look at me and just keep coming out with like one-liners of Britney. And I just remember thinking, this guy has given me the full-on ick. Once you've got the ick, you can't go back. And then he just kept messaging me for ages after, and I was just airing them all. Yeah, like honestly, traumatized. I think I'm gonna be single forever.
No, I don't say that. You just need to stop looking.
We just need a dating show where you can pick the guy.
If anyone knows any dating shows, or if there's any
producers listening that need a contestant for a dating show, I'm your girl. If you get her to pick my man,
I think I'd do a really good job.
They need to bring that out. That'd actually be a great show.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one has brought that out.
But it was meant to be a thing. I don't know why it didn't happen.
I don't know. Was that definitely?
Yeah. So there's my dating disasters. There's probably some more.
Okay, so definitely.
I actually don't really date that much though. Like I actually hate it. Like I feel like I'm not a nervous person, but I feel awkward. Like it's that getting to know you stage, and then it's also where I work so much. I'm like, do I really have time for this? Like, do I have time for
you like the idea of doing something?
I love the idea of having a partner, I think, as well. But then when I hear like these horror stories when clients come in the shop, I'm like, ooh, I quite like my peace. I like the fact I sleep at night.
I'm not really a dater. I don't go on dates.
No.
Like
so
some people go on dates all the time, don't they?
Yeah, like I remember my friend Jo back in the day. She would go out for a date with a different guy every night of the week. She would never sleep with them. She would literally go out for dinner and she was like, I'm just having a lovely time. I'm just going to all these different dinners.
I'd end up mixing up what they've all said to me.
No, but I was watching another pod. I was watching Nip Tuck the other day, and Ashley and Lauren were basically saying how apparently the rule is you need to date 3 guys at once. But we talked about this and I wouldn't be able to do it.
I get what they're saying because obviously like the whole not getting attached and you're not like...
That's one of my biggest issues though.
Yeah, you're not so much worried about what that one person or that one guy is... How they're being towards you.
Do you know what I would feel like? Even if I'm talking to a guy, and obviously there's now all these ridiculous stages, talking, seeing, whatever. If I'm talking to a guy, I am not talking to another guy.
Yeah, that's the same as me though.
Like I can't do it.
One, it's not enjoyable.
I'm fiercely loyal.
I don't really speak to like guys anyway. Like it's not like I'm always speaking to guys. 3, I genuinely just cannot be bothered.
Yeah, I can't be bothered either.
But that's long.
I actually don't know how people see multiple. Like it's draining.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like I take everyone for what they say to me is true. Like which is one of my worst things because a lot of people love bomb in the beginning now. The love bombers are in full force. Whereas I always like, oh, that's so nice.
On the first date as well.
Yeah. Everyone's like, sounds very love bomby. But I think because how I am, I'm so genuine.
Yeah.
So whatever I say, like, I'll always follow through with.
I just let you go with it until you realise, because there's no point in telling you.
No one can tell me anyway.
Yeah.
There we go. This is my first date disasters, guys.
Nice. That was enjoyable. Probably paid him back a Coke.
I know what I mean. What?
Oh, I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah.
What the hell? Anyway, let's move on. So, there's lots of new fashion trends at the minute. So I felt like we should speak about a few, give our honest opinions on them.
We have quite different
we're probably going to have
fashion.
Although I feel like I've changed some of your views.
Like right now, I'm loving a Capri. Is it a Capri or Capri?
Well, I think it's Capri, because every time you say Capri, I think of a Capri Sun.
I love a Capri Sun.
I love a Capri Sun.
My eyelashes keep catching, guys, in the corner. I'm so sorry.
I haven't had a Capri Sun in so long.
I love a Capri Sun.
I do love.
Do you know when I love one? On the aeroplane.
Really? I've never seen you have a Capri
Sun. Remember last year when I was
flying
flying back from Ibiza, we literally ordered like, I think 6. They just go so quick.
Yeah, they do. Literally in like 2 seconds. But yeah, so...
Whereas you love a
Capris. No, but you know what though? Let me just say one more thing on Capris. I feel like this is the kind of thing with fashion trends. When you first like hear of them or see them, you think, oh my God, like I would never wear that. Like I said, I'd never wear Capris. And I'm still sometimes feel a little bit apprehensive when I wear them, because it's a bit like still a little bit kind of controversial, isn't it? But I wore your ones for the first time on Maybank holiday. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of here for it.
I love them.
Jorts, I said, over my dead body would I wear a pair of jorts. And then when I was in Vietnam, I was in a thrift shop, and like loads of people when you're traveling as well wear jorts.
Yeah.
So the whole time I was like, oh, like, I do quite like them, but I just don't know if I'd pull them off. And then I went to this thrift shop, and there was these really nice ones. And I sent them to you, didn't I? And because I was like, oh God, she's going to absolutely hate them. But you actually said they looked all right.
I think they really suited you. I would try them on. I actually haven't even tried any of them on.
But you're open to it.
If I wore them, I would have to wear them with a heel.
They do look better with like a little kitten heel.
I know I'd probably wear a high heel.
Really?
Yeah.
See, when I was in Marbella, I wore those camo ones with the bikini.
Yeah, see, I'd wear those with a high pink heel.
No, see, I tried on pink heel. It looked really weird. I just wore the gold little flip-flop heels.
Yeah, no, I'd wear either a black or pink high heel with that.
No, it was
ideally a pink. Oh my God, guys.
What?
I went into Dior on Friday.
Guys.
Oh, I'm in love with the pink shoes, and I just want these pink shoes, and you can't get them anywhere. I'm going to try and get them in Barcelona. I go to Barcelona this weekend.
I just think they're not like, what, the flats?
No, the bow, the heel with the bow. They are so stunning, and they're so comfortable.
When are you going to wear them?
Oh, I will wear them. I'll wear them on the pod if you want. If you see me next time,
what are you
guys,
going to do, lift your leg up in the air because they can't even see your feet?
I can't get my leg in the air anymore.
I'm 40, remember?
No.
When you get to my age.
No, my bones just don't bend anymore like that.
But yeah, so jorts, I actually love jorts. I think they're really cool, but only like some jorts.
Yeah.
And you do have to pair it with the right thing. I actually want to get some more, to be fair. Like the ones that Charlotte was wearing, they're like basketball style.
Yeah, see,
I like
those. They wouldn't suit me. They would not suit me.
But you say that, but why? Me and you are very similar. So why would it suit me, but it wouldn't suit you?
Different body shapes. We have
it's not even about that. It's just in your head.
Okay.
Anyway, another thing. I think you like these, don't you? The new, what are they? Havaiana flip-flops. But they're like
the puffy ones.
The puffy, chunky ones.
I can't get them though.
No,
I wanted the brown.
I
can't get them anywhere.
I don't really love them.
Guys, if anyone can get me the brown puffy Havaianas, whatever they're called.
What do you think this is?
Please
personal shopper?
Never know. Might be a personal shopper watching. Send a little bit of business their way.
Guys.
I used to. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Where's Kicks? He used to do all my personal shopping for trainers.
I thought you were going to say when you went personal shopping was it with Becca and Joe?
Oh, that was to Louis Vuitton. No. When Wes used to get all my trainers.
Where's
Kicks?
Jordans.
I don't know whatever happened to Wes Kicks.
Do you not speak to him anymore?
I haven't bought any trainers off him in time.
You got my Jordan ones.
He used to get all my trainers.
Jordan ones used to be a massive
Jordan
thing.
ones, you used to get all the Yeezys I couldn't get because when it used to be the Yeezy drop and you couldn't get them.
Yeah, none of those shoes are really a thing anymore.
I know, and I've got a whole wardrobe full of them, guys.
Another thing that I really cannot stand, and everyone's wearing them, those like weird like plimsolls, but they're mesh, like little fish
like
shoes.
The half valley shoe kind of thing.
Half? No, they're full.
Yeah, no. So they've grown on me.
No,
I've seen a lot of girls wearing them, but I think you have to have the right kind of foot.
Imagine our wide foot in them.
My monster munch feet would not fit in them.
But they
Absolutely
fit.
not.
They wouldn't look the most attractive.
No, but also let's talk about sizing because in Dior on Friday, please tell me how in one shoe I needed a 6 and one shoe I needed an 8.
Sizing is so bad.
It's like clothes
Some
sizing.
shoes I'm a 5 and some like I need a 7.
I wish there was like a rule that they have to stick, because it's really hard when you order online. I end up sending so much stuff back.
I know. Zara's the worst for it.
Yeah.
In terms of like clothing. But yeah, those I can't get on board with those fish
like
shoes. Them. Really?
I don't know if I'd buy them, but I do like them. I don't think they suit my feet. But I've seen them on. I've had a lot of clients wearing them now.
I know, and I hate them.
I really like them.
No, I don't know if I'll come round to those. Have I got any? Oh, and another thing actually. Apparently, I've heard through the grapevine, skinny jeans are coming back.
Don't know how I feel about that now.
I agree.
I used to have every different colour of skinny jeans.
Fashion over.
I feel
skinny
like
jeans.
No, I used to actually. Do you know why I used to buy my skinny jeans? No, incorrect.
Topshop.
Nope. The best
Tesco.
Skinny jeans were Tesco, because they did the skinny sculpt, the contour.
But
skinny jean.
the Fashion Over ones
and they were, but also weird sizing.
Yeah.
It was either Tesco's or Marks and Spencer's. And actually, M&S clothes are really good right now.
Yeah, but they're also really expensive.
Yeah, they are very expensive.
But yeah, no, I don't think I'll ever wear a skinny jean.
I don't think I'll go back to a skinny jean.
I remember the first time. Do you remember I got those Zara wide leg jeans and I put them on and I was like, oh my God, I look like a right idiot.
I love my wide leg jeans.
You hated them for quite a while after I first got them. I
feel like I liked them though when I lost weight. When I was bigger, I would just look like a breeze
block.
block.
It was hard with your hips, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love a wide leg jean.
Yeah.
The only thing I have with jeans is where like my legs and my bum are a little bigger than my waist. I get that gap at the back and I literally can't wear it. It has to be high-waisted. I
actually want to get Sarah, who owns Honey, she's bought out. There's a pair of jeans I really want to get off there, because obviously Sarah's really good at making sure the jeans sculpt to the waist. And it's got no waistband. It's the frayed waist.
Oh, I really want some of those.
I really want them.
I think Mars Label have those as well, don't they?
I'm not sure.
The frayed waist.
Maybe. And she's actually done it where the heel comes actually through the back of the jeans as well.
Heel. Oh, I don't know if I'd like that.
No, I do like that. And I also want those Mars Label leggings that have the old back in the day, the stirrup leggings.
No, I don't. I can't.
I really want those, but
I feel like they'd come down.
And jeans, vintage. I always said,
I love jeans.
When I lost weight, I would treat myself to a pair of jeans, vintage jeans. And I sent them when Charlotte was on her way back on Sunday. We both sent each other the same pair of jeans. Oh, really? Because it came up on Insta.
I haven't actually looked at their jeans, but the reason I know about them is Casey J, you know, the influencer that I love Casey. She's like really good at fashion actually. She's the one who got me into jorts. But anyway, she's got a skirt from them.
Oh yeah, that skirt's like insane.
The back, it's like the back, but it's on the front. It's like a double. It's so nice.
So you can get custom made where they'll actually do your measurements, or you can get them cheaper, but then you have to obviously fit into their sizes.
I don't know if I'd fit into their.
They're stocked in Selfridges, but I've never found them in there.
Really?
Yeah, they're in Selfridges.
Selfridges like a maze though.
I know.
But I do. I really want. I think I told you about this fit jeans. They're for like fitness.
I used to have those back in the day. Really? Back in the day, they were by a brand called Freddie. They were Freddie jeans.
No, this brand is literally called Fit Jeans.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's probably like the new brand, whereas back in the day we all wore Freddie jeans.
Yeah, I actually should get some of those.
And it was for bodybuilders.
Yeah, because it is really hard.
Very hard.
To get a pair of jeans to fit you. And I can never wear low-waisted jeans.
No.
And which is annoying because then I wear a lot of longer tops and then I can't. That doesn't work.
It is hard. It is hard waist ratio.
But anyway, have you got any other fashion trends?
No, that is me done. I think we need to wrap up this pod as well, because yet again we've done over an hour. So shock.
Anyway, that's all we've got time for today. Lovely.
It was lovely to fill your screen with chaos and crap again.
Yeah, basically just us
and
waffling.
a few new little stories for me to tell.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty more. But yeah, anyway, that's a wrap, guys. We will see you again Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday, 6:30 is a new app drop.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, hit the hype. Still don't know what this stupid hype button is, guys. Do you know what? Maybe I'll find out by the time we do the next episode.
And I'm not even millennial. Anyway,
all
and then
of that.
Check out all of our other socials. It's all at The Cheek of It Pod. And we'll see you again next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.